Hi, everybody. Andy Zoden here. I'm going to be your narrator for the USTA Intermountain Virtual Awards. Very honored to do so. And as the USPTA Intermountain president, I'd like to say how great it is that we have got such a great collaborative relationship between USPTA and USTA. And I think that it's that relationship that has helped us get through the COVID years. And now that we're moving out of them, I really believe that that is what sustained so many people, kept us growing, kept us successful. And now it is obviously onward and upward from here. Welcome to the 2022 USTA Intermountain Tennis Virtual Awards, brought to you by the Intermountain Awards Committee. Now, let's get started with the fun stuff. Tennis is a great family sport, and for the Jenkins family, it's truly a way of life. Tennis brought Chris and Christy together, and the sport of tennis remains front and center in their family life. The couple had so many great life experiences around tennis, and they wanted to make sure that they shared those with their kids. The joy, satisfaction, life skills, life lessons, everything that our sport teaches us. Now, Chris was a standout junior in Colorado. He played on a state championship team from Wheat Ridge High School, went on to play Division I tennis at the University of Arizona, where he served as team captain. He's been an active league player and participated on the national champion men's 5-0 team from Colorado in 2016. Now, Christy was also a competitive junior and has played on several USTA league teams throughout the years and was captain of a mixed doubles team. She has volunteered at countless USTA Colorado events through the years, such as Diversity Tennis Fest and the Cinco de Mayo Festival, just to name a couple. Christy has been a team mom for several JTT teams and has been the team mom for her son's high school team for the past 3 years. When Christy was an elementary school teacher, she offered summer tennis to all of the students at her school. Christy is USTA Colorado's longtime school tennis coordinator and is a go-to for so many people wanting to get into the game. Her children like to say she is a walking, talking billboard promoting tennis wherever she goes. Charlie has grown up around the sport and was a ranked player in his youth. He participated in JTT, Team Colorado, and was one of the first kids in Colorado to be exposed to the Rogie 10 and under program. He played tennis at Regis Jesuit High School for 2 years and taught tennis in the summer at a neighborhood tennis program where he would give group and private lessons. Brady has played tennis since the day he could walk. He has been a part of JTT, Team Colorado, and currently plays high school tennis at Regis Jesuit as a junior. It's his third year on varsity. Brady has volunteered his time at Diversity Tennis Fest and Cinco de Mayo Festival and is regularly a hitting partner for anyone interested in the game. Charlie has helped at summer camps and worked last summer teaching tennis at a neighborhood tennis program. He also strings rackets for his friends and family. Allie loves tennis and plays recreationally as often as she can. She has been a spectator to more tournaments and high school matches than she could possibly count. She currently plays JTT Level 7 tournaments and is working towards making her high school tennis team next year. Allie is always on board for volunteering when her mom is off and running at a tennis event. Recently, the family volunteered at the Special Olympics State Games as tournament director, assistant, ball boy, and official. So the Jenkins family was awarded USTA Colorado's 2021 Carter and Lena Elliott Family of the Year Award, presented to the year's Colorado family who demonstrates outstanding service to our tennis community. Additionally, they will be the Intermountain nominee to the USTA National for the 2023 Family of the Year. Very good friends, great people, the Jenkins family. Congratulations.
Hi, it is a real honor and privilege to be talking about the Jenkins family, this year's Intermountain Section Family of the Year Award winners. They are truly a remarkable family, and I just want to congratulate Chris and Christy and Charlie and Brady and Allie for all they do. They have done so much on the court, so many achievements, so many accomplishments. But even more impactful, perhaps, is their off-court activities and their desire to help others and to get other people into the game. They know how valuable this sport is, and their care and thoughtfulness and desire to help others truly is remarkable. So it is a great honor to congratulate you for the award. It's also extra special to give it to somebody, in this case a family, who really is, all of you are so humble and not looking for notoriety or recognition, and yet all you do for the sport truly is amazing. So congratulations to you, and we're just blessed to have you here in Colorado. Thanks. Take care.
Jenkins family, congratulations. I am so thrilled for you guys. Not only are you an inspiration to each and every one of us, families like yours are absolutely vital to our organization. Thank you for sharing your time, your positive energy, for sharing your heart with us. We're so grateful to have you as part of our family.
Okay, moving right along, the Nikos Riddle Award is given annually to a junior tennis player within the Intermountain section who exemplifies the spirit of tennis through their activities on and off the court. This year's recipient is Hardy Owen of Sandy, Utah. So Hardy Owen has lived and breathed tennis since he was a small boy. He has grown up in a tennis family and has seen how tennis can change lives and create inner resilience. Hardy has battled multiple injuries that have sidelined him throughout his junior tennis career, but he has always come back and trained harder to catch up and get better than everyone around him. His family would tell you that it turned out his name, Hardy, exemplifies who he is, that he never quits and always works hard. Hardy is a very accomplished player and competes at the highest national level. His stats speak for themselves. In 2021, he was number 3 in the country in USTA boys 18s. He got to the quarterfinals at the national level 1, won the invitation-only USTA national level 2 in singles and doubles in Hawaii. He will play for BYU once he returns home from his mission. He was undefeated at zonals in the number 1 spot in 2021, in 2020 and 21, Intermountain number 1 boys 18s, Final 4 in National Level 1 clay court doubles in 2018, 2021 February semifinalist Level 2 in Surprise, Arizona. Intersectionals, he always played the number 1 single spot. He was the champion of the Level 3 Vegas November 2021 singles and doubles. Heisman recipient and winner for his Brighton High School. Won state at number 1 singles without dropping a set. Undefeated number 1 singles in 2021. He's a 5-star recruit for college and has wins over 4 of the top 10 players in the country as of January of 2022. For Hardy, it's more than just tennis, it's community. Hardy has traveled to southern Utah multiple times to a small town called Bluff, where he has taught tennis to children of the Navajo Nation in his community. Hardy engages with this community, bringing them rackets and balls and painting tennis lines on the playgrounds at the elementary school in this community. Hardy has also taught tennis lessons to all the kids in his neighborhood and nearby juniors for years with his brothers. He engages kids that might not be able to join private clubs and creates the love for the sport with a smile and enthusiasm for the sport. Hardy is now on a mission in Slovenia for 2 years serving his church. Hardy will be the USTA Intermountain nominee to the USTA National for the 2023 Junior Sportsmanship Award. Congratulations. An amazing player and person. That would be Hardy Owen of Sandy, Utah.
I have been playing tennis since I was 2 years old, and so it's been around my whole life. And I remember I used to watch my dad play in these tournaments, and that's when I fell in love with it. And I would sit there with my older brother, and I was just thinking, wow, I just want to be that good someday. And so I worked really hard, and every single day I went out there with my older brother, and I was lucky enough to be in such a good environment where my parents pushed me to become better, and I was surrounded by great coaches like Georgi Batrikov. And one important thing that I learned from tennis is that you have to learn how to adjust to situations. And you never know what you're going to get, if it's the weather or if the player you're playing against is playing better that day. So that's definitely a huge life lesson that I learned, that you have to adjust. And I also loved you have to learn how to have grit also. And there's going to be times when you're out there, you don't know if it's like you're in Florida and it's just absolute cooking, you're cramping a little bit, you just got to fight through it. But tennis, I found absolute love. I learned how to work hard even when no one's watching, and to surround myself with great people who would push me every day. I'm so grateful for my family, for everything they did for me, letting me have all the experiences that I did.
I'm so excited for Hardy to win this award. I've watched him grow up through our system, play every tournament, play junior team tennis, and he's always been a class act. And it's been really, really fun to watch year after year Hardy get better and better, fight through his injuries, and come back and play even stronger. So congratulations to Hardy for winning the Intermountain Award.
Now, the Barb Clark Diversity and Inclusion Award is given each year to honor an individual in the Intermountain section who has made a significant contribution to diverse populations and communities in the Intermountain sections through tennis. This year's recipient, well-deserved, is Glenn Alex, my dear friend and board member of the USPTA Intermountain Board. She is from Las Vegas, Nevada. What can we say about Glenn Alex? She is simply amazing. She's very personable and has always reached out to communities and individuals of color to make them feel welcome in our tennis community. Glenn has been a longtime league player, captain, and leader as a USTA Nevada board member for almost 10 years. Now, first and foremost, Glenn's most incredible contribution to the community is through the nonprofit she founded and ran for the last 10 years. This organization has helped and supported people in financial need to get into the game of tennis. Second, Glenn created the Davis Cup with a K tournament, which is an event that ran for about 5 years. I played in it. It was awesome, and brought the best teaching professionals throughout the city together to play in a singles and doubles tournament. By the way, I got to play with Pancho Gonzalez's son. Another story, unbelievable tournament, but I still got smoked. Anyway, this tournament celebrated local pros, created camaraderie, and allowed students to come and cheer them on and win both prize money and accolades. This was one of the best annual events in the city of Las Vegas and really brought that community together. And last, but definitely not least, Glenn was the creator and producer of the annual Bryan Brothers event, which brought the #1 doubles team in history to Las Vegas to do clinics and concerts and give Las Vegas fans a chance to play with the greatest doubles team in our sports history, create close-up relationships with two of the nicest and best players of all times. But Glenn is also a licensed therapist specializing in clinical social work and an author of the published book, Living in Total Health, which earned her the winner of the 2021 Indie Book Award for Health and Wellness. Congratulations, Glenn. Like everyone else in Intermountain, I love you. Everybody does. Congratulations. You are the best.
Hi, Glenn. It's Tim Blinkon here. I just wanted to congratulate you on your award from the Intermountain section. Those of us that have been in Las Vegas know how hard you've worked to make our tennis community better, and I can't think of anybody that deserves this award more.
Glenn, we nominated you for this award because no one's done more to bring Nevada together as a community than you. Bringing the Bryan brothers and all the top pros to do clinics in Vegas, serving on our USA Nevada board, doing the Davis Cup where you got all the top clubs and pros together for people to come and cheer them on. And then the Glenn Alex Foundation, which gave playing tennis the opportunity to people that couldn't afford it. You're a huge asset to our community, and we can't thank you enough.
Glenny, Bob Mike here, and we want to say congrats on this honor. You're a great friend of ours, and you're a huge asset to the tennis community.
You're amazing, Glenny. You're so deserving of this award, and thanks again for all that you've done for us, and we hope to see you soon. All the best. Bye.
Now, the 2022 David Freed Lifetime Service Award is an award that is given from time to time, not every year, to recognize an individual for a lifetime of service to tennis within the Intermountain section. This award was first introduced in 1988 and given to David Freed of Salt Lake City, Utah. This year's USTA Intermountain 2022 David Freed Award is presented to Carolyn Peters of Colorado. Congrats, Carolyn. Carolyn has served as member of the USTA Colorado Community Development Committee, CDC, for 20 years, including 2 stints as chairperson. She also served as a liaison to the Colorado Youth Tennis Foundation on behalf of the CDC to review grants for several years. Carolyn has been a key connector to park and recreation districts across the state and helped forge a relationship between USTA Colorado and the Colorado Parks and Recreation Association, where she served as president. She's a leader and a fantastic tennis ambassador amongst her peers. Carolyn is a USTA Colorado board member, past president, and is now serving another term as president, returning to the board to fill a void where needed. Carolyn has been an avid volunteer at events over the years, such as USTA Colorado Diversity Tennis Fest, the National Public Parks Tennis Tournament, community tennis series events, etc. Carolyn is an important leader in the history of USTA Colorado. During her second stint as president, Carolyn helped navigate the organization amidst the pandemic. Her leadership served as a guiding light for the organization's board and staff during unprecedented and unpredictable times, all while she still managed her own demanding full-time job as Highlands Ranch Metro District Manager, as well as other obligations. About her involvement within the USTA family, Carolyn says this: "I began playing this amazing sport as a child on public courts, and since that day, I've gained not only lifelong friendships, but most importantly, my connection to a career in public parks and recreation. That connection has allowed me to be a part of providing an avenue for tennis to communities for over 45 years. The similarities between what tennis and park and recreation provides to a community go hand in hand: a lifetime opportunity for health and well-being, a sense of belonging, and quality of life. I have been privileged to remain engaged with tennis through USTA Colorado. It is the commitment to growing the game of tennis through partnerships and outreach that this organization provides to players, both new and experienced, that keeps me excited to pass on this passion to all I encounter."
Hi, I'm Fritz Gardner, Executive Director for USTA Colorado, and it is exciting for me to be able to congratulate Carolyn Peters on winning this year's Intermountain Section David Freed Award. For those who have been around for a while within our section, you all know how coveted and prestigious this award is, and certainly Carolyn is fitting of being a recipient of it. She has dedicated so many years and time to our sport and to our associations. She's truly a remarkable leader. I could go on and on about Carolyn, her integrity, her professionalism, her character, and the way she leads. She has been involved in so many different levels of our organization, including being our current president. So, wow, when I think about all you've done and the contributions you've made and the way you've done it, you really care about the people involved in our organizations and the people that we serve. And again, congratulations to you. And we're excited to be able to work with you for many, many years to come.
Carolyn, congratulations on your well-deserved recognition. I was thinking back many, many moons ago when we first met, and I remember what struck me most about you. And it was how deeply you cared about the tennis community. And I have to say, it is as true today as it was back then. You have always been a passionate advocate for our sport. You've stepped forward time and time again in service to our tennis community, and we are so very grateful. We are fortunate to have had the benefit of your thoughtful leadership and your generosity, the time and talent that you've shared with our community. I am so very happy for you. Congratulations.
The 2022 John Messick Leadership Award. Now, this award is given periodically to individuals who exemplify transformational and servant leadership qualities. The John Messick Leadership Award this year was presented to Taryn Archer of Colorado during the Intermountain Section Day at the President's Box of the 2022 U.S. Open. How fitting as Taryn finishes up her presidency of the Intermountain section. While Taryn did an outstanding job helping the section navigate its way through the pandemic, she helped negotiate the new section funding model with National. Now, more than her accomplishments as president of the Intermountain, it is who Taryn is that makes her an amazing leader and deserving of this award. One of Taryn's strongest qualities is how she connects people and seeks to include as many voices and perspectives as possible. She is a compassionate and caring leader. Taryn is driven and passionate about bringing tennis to all walks of life. She works with kids who don't have that many opportunities and shows them how lessons learned through tennis can open doors and set the stage for a better future. Taryn has made tennis accessible to so many people over the years. What is it that brings out Taryn's passion for connecting people to tennis? It's her appreciation for how a person's life can be improved through tennis. says Taryn, tennis is the great equalizer. It doesn't care how old you are, what your physical attributes are, what your cultural background is, or if you have ever played before. Everyone can play. Well, definitely words to live by. Taryn Archer, you are amazing. Congratulations. So well deserved.
So the John Messick Award is given to someone who exhibits leadership under extreme pressure. And no one in the history of Intermountain has probably done a better job with this than Taryn Archer during the course of her presidency. She helped negotiate an amazing funding model with National, one of the best ones that has ever happened. She dealt with COVID. She dealt with staff layoffs, and we came out of all of this period in a better shape financially than we've ever been. So congratulations, Taryn.
So, folks, that concludes our annual USTA Intermountain Virtual Awards. Congratulations again to such an esteemed and worthy group of award recipients. You guys are huge difference makers in our sport, and we cannot possibly thank you enough and express the appreciation. I'd also at this time like to thank the awards committee. The chair is Lori Kripe, Tom Vandehey, Kevin Falk, Steve Kinslow, Austin Stagey, Hassan Humayun, and Adele Sobieski. Thank you all so much for the job that you all do. It's phenomenal, and I'm so, again, honored to be a part of it, and we'll see you on the courts in 2023.